Hello my fellow gamers, this is Moses with Project Baka, and in this video I want to talk about me purchasing this new Nintendo 3DS turquoise color and Yokai watch. Now, this weekend actually came by pretty quickly. Saturday hit, and yeah, there was yard sales. I live in the Midwest, so we get yard sales every weekend. So I hit up a few. 2 hours went by. I found a few little things, but it has nothing to do with gaming. I eventually said I wanted to go closer to the city, so I actually went to go check out a garage sale over there. Again, 2.5 hours in. Closer to 3, I ended up finding this Nintendo 3DS. This is the original that came out back in 2011. So, yeah. So again, I went to this person's house. They were selling it. The guy was asking $50 for the system and the game. So, you know, I kind of looked at it. It is pretty scuffed up. So if you see some of the paint is chipping there a little bit. There's some paint peeling there. So overall, like I said, its outer shell is in, I'd say, you know, best condition is probably rated as a C, maybe a high D. The inside though, the screen and everything here, everything looks good. It looks almost brand new. So I'd say the inside is probably like a high B, low A, and the outside is closer to a C or a D. So again, he had it for $50 for this 3DS console, which I checked it worked perfectly fine, and also Yokai watch. So I was like, might as well get it. I need another 3DS. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, I did purchase this beautiful purple colored one, and honestly, this is in pristine condition, pretty much like a brand new one. So because I have kids, I don't want to use that one because I don't want it to get damaged. So a lot of the times I've been using my doorstop 2DS, which is wonderful. It's very comfortable. I love playing on this the majority of the time because, again, it's very sturdy. I feel like it's not going to break. And again, it's very comfortable playing it around the house. But this is something that I feel like I can have around my kids as well and not fear that it's going to get damaged. But again, because it was a little bit damaged, I told the guy, hey, are you willing to work on the price? He's like, would you do 40? Give me $40, 220s. You'll be good. And I was like, I'll do it for that. I felt comfortable doing it for that. So purchased this wonderful Nintendo 3DS. Again, overall, it's working fine. It feels comfortable. I love the way it feels. Honestly, this is my favorite type of console handheld for me. But again, that deal happened, so I left happy. It didn't come with a charger, but it did have some power, so I did confirm that it worked. So I was feeling comfortable with the purchase. So now jumping away from that and kind of going to Yokai Watch. Now, I originally didn't know what this game was. I mean, I've never heard of it. So I did a little digging after I got home. I'm like, what is Yokai Watch? I mean, I've never heard of it. So a lot of people were talking negatively about it, you know, saying, hey, it's a Pokemon knockoff type thing. And, you know, I was like, let me look more into it. And I'll start playing it because I didn't know if I wanted to play it or just get rid of it, you know, go send it to my local game store here, the retro game store, and see what they offer. But again, I looked a little more deep into it, and yeah, some people are like, no, it's not like Pokemon, just give it a try. I saw one of those videos that says just give it a try. So I did. I opened up the game, I started playing it. There was a save file there, and the previous owner only played an hour and a half, so I was like, oh, well, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna keep it. So I started playing it 7 hours in now, and I love the game. I'm not gonna lie, I became a fan within the first couple of hours. And the thing I want to focus on in this video right now is the game, just because of what I played so far. Now, it's not a Pokemon knockoff. It's not. It's its own thing. Now, I do see where some of the concept is there, but not really. It does remind me a little more about like playing the Mega Man games to an extent. That's just the first thing that comes to my mind, that, you know, those Mega Man, the Battle Network and stuff like that. Just kind of like, you know, the Outer World a bit. So that kind of gave me that vibe more. But again, playing it 7 hours in, so far what I've played in the handheld. I still got to play the other Pokemon games. I haven't played them, the Pokemon X, Y, whatever those are the ones are. But so far, this has seemed more enjoyable for me than Pokemon. Now, it is a bit weird with the yokai, those ghost things, but overall, it's been a fun game. It's my comfort game, I guess you could say. It's a game that helps me relax, where Pokemon kind of doesn't. Pokemon can be a bit stressful, and not stressful in the way where, again, it seems stressful, but Pokemon can be you can get a little lost in Pokemon. You kind of don't have too much direction, and it can kind of be a little bit annoying when you're trying to get it from point A to point B. Pokemon just keep popping up. If you're not using the elixir or the appeal, I forgot. I haven't played it in a while. But if you don't use the appeal, Pokemon just keep popping up every freaking 3 steps. I just hate when it happens like that. Where in this situation, you don't really deal with yokai unless you're looking for them. And sometimes you do want to look for them because you want to befriend them. So here you don't catch yokai, you befriend them. So I'm learning a lot still about building a team, and it's crazy because you can kind of go back if you do something incorrect on your team and kind of rebuild off of it. So, you need to learn how to put all these skills together and how to make all these yokai work together, especially when you're going to do boss fights and things like that. Honestly, like I'm saying, this game, if you haven't tried it, give it a chance. I went in blindly to playing this game, and again, it can be a little weird early on, but once you get into the routine of it, it's an awesome game. I was actually I know there was a couple of more made. I think there's a bunch of 2s. There's 3 different 2s. And then there's a 3, and then there's a 4, but that's for the Switch, but it's only in Japanese, so whatever, we'll see. I was looking to see if I can find 2, but it's hard. Honestly, I'm looking at some of my game stores and they don't have it. So I need to look more into that. Even this one is not available in a lot of stores locally. So I'm not planning on looking online. I'm just going to wait it off. But I did look a little bit online to see, if some of the GameStops or anything had it. And Yokai Watch 3 is going for about $600. Which is insane. Why? First of all, I've never heard of this game, and then somehow the third, Yokai Watch 3 is going for $600. I'm shocked, which is sad because I actually want to play it badly whenever I complete these other 2. It's a fun concept, and I can only see it maybe progressing. I don't know. I haven't heard of it, so whatever. But 3 is going for $600. It's just getting to me because I really do want to play it, but I don't think I'll ever get to play it because I'm not going to pay that price for the game. So that kind of sucks. But I saw Yokai Watch 2. There are 2 different Yokai Watch 2s. There was Bony Spirits and something else, and then Psychic something, and then that Psychic one was about $200. So again, I'm not sure why these prices are so ridiculous. But again, I probably won't get to play those because they're just too expensive. So I think there's Yokai Watch 2 is kind of I'm thinking it's kind of like gold and silver, and then the Spectres, Psychic Spectres is the emerald version of it or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to look more into it, but again, I'm not going to buy those expensive ones. I'm not going to spend hundreds of dollars on games. I'm just going to, yeah, no. But again, wanted to blab about Yokai Watch. I think I made a good deal purchasing this for about, if the game I see now is going for about $20, I paid $10 for this. I paid $20 for this and $20 for this, which I think personally it was a good deal. It did come with the memory card as well, so I'm kind of happy about that. It was a 32 gigabyte memory card, so again, nice. Overall, like I said, I've been playing in this little handheld, and I love it. This is, again, for me, the best looking 3DS look out there. I do like this boxy look. Opening it, playing it has just been so fun for me. I actually do use the 3D. People say that they've gotten headaches from the 3D. For me, I just turn it on slightly, maybe halfways, and kind of keep it at a good distance. And I've never had issues with getting a headache or anything like that. So, yeah, I mean, overall, like I said, I'm happy with my purchase. If this was, not a good purchase, please let me know. I don't think it wasn't. I don't mind spending $20 on something like this, and actually $20 on something like this, because this is something that surprised me that I actually like more than I thought I would. And for those people seeing those reviews saying that this is a Pokemon knockoff, it is not. It's its own thing. It's amazing. You do have to use your touchpad, but overall, it's a fun game. Give it a shot. And yeah, that's all I want to talk about. So if you guys like the video, please like it. And yeah, let me know about any other things. If you guys like these videos that I'm doing, just help support me with a like. I'm going to keep purchasing handhelds when I get the opportunity to, and purchasing games and playing these games, and kind of go through this, this phase that I just didn't go through in my life, which again, now I can, because I have a little more money to my name and I can actually appreciate these games. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out.